Welcome to Club Wheat at NAB 2018 in beautiful, warm Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Scott Feibush here, hanging out with the Wheatstone folks on International Night. So this is when dealers who sell Wheatstone products all over the globe come here and enjoy an evening of friendly Wheatstone hospitality. And one of the guys most involved in Wheatstone's international efforts is Jay Tyler. Hey, Jay.
Hey, Scott, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. You know, day one of NAB, probably one of our busiest days we ever had at NAB as a company. And, you know, it's sort of 6 o'clock in the evening now and winding down from the hectic show, and sort of excited about seeing all my international clients that are coming here tonight.
Now, I travel mostly around the U.S., and I visit stations, and I see Wheatstone gear here around the U.S. Where is Wheatstone globally?
We're on every continent and just about in every single country now. Traditionally, Wheatstone was thought of like a domestic company. And back in the analog days, we pretty much were. Just the way the boards were, the ergonomics and the way that stations functioned in Europe was different than we did here in the States. So now once we got into the IP world, we went global. And we're seeing TV and radio installations pretty much in every country of the world.
And you travel across the globe and you meet with people?
I do. I've made it a personal mission to pretty much visit every single first install in every country. There's a couple that elude me because Brad Harrison that takes care of Asia and Darren's takes care of Canada, but pretty much anywhere from Bolivia to Australia, Switzerland, Denmark, you know, Malta. But one of the things about deploying new technology is when you're going IP, it's a relationship. It's like an ongoing experience, sort of like a marriage with the customer, because we're always going to be interfacing with things. We're sort of the center of the universe in that respect. So it's sort of like a long-term relationship. And so when I have an install in a country, I want to go there, make sure it's proper and it's working right, because that's how we build a foundation. And after that, we can start with one install and then we build everything out from there. So it's sort of important to go see these people.
How many countries are we talking about?
I visit 20 countries a year. I have one of the largest passports that you'll ever see. And when I went to IBC in 2016, the immigration guy says, "You've been here before. This is the biggest passport." I should dig it out later just so you can see it. But yeah, I try to visit 20 countries a year. And part of our thing is, in the US, I work with Beasley and iHeart and Entercom directly. We form relationships with them. But internationally, the big customers have a local dealer. And those dealers inventory, they service, they have demo gear. And it's important for me to go, and since we're like coming out with new products every single year, I need to go train them. And so we bring new gear there, we visit their customers, usually going to visit an install. And if we're there, we'll do an upgrade or whatever we can to service the local market. But it's been a pretty amazing ride.
You're dealing with different competitors sometimes too, right?
Yeah, we have different competitors. In every single country, you have a different competitor. You know, right now in the U.S., it used to be SAS and PR&E and Wheatstone, and we'd battle it out. You know, when I go to Australia, you know, Logitech, one of the smaller U.S. companies, has the national radio, and they have some German stuff. Wheatstone's, you know, number 2 or 3 down there. Germany, really strong. You've got, you know, the German Lavo company. You've got DHD there, very big clots install. And so for me to go to Germany, it's tough. But I don't know who bought it, but today on the show floor, I've got my first IP order for Germany.
Excellent.
And I've been to many stations there, and I've visited them there. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're trying to expand our footprints.
We could talk to Jay Tyler all night, but we're running out of daylight, and we've got visitors coming soon.
But I got so much more to say. Thank you.
Next year at Club Wheat.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Jay Tyler, thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
I'm Scott Feibush. Thank you for joining us here at Club Wheat at NAB 2018.
Take care.